Good afternoon, and thank you so much for joining us for this 13 Now Afternoon News Update. I'm Stella Porter. Let's get right into the weather right now. It is a pretty nice spring day out there today, but some communities could be dealing with some snow. So let's bring in Chief Meteorologist Paul Cayano. Paul, what kind of snow are we talking about here?
Kind of a wet snow, Stella, but probably not until after dark and mostly for the hill towns. So I see that look of concern on your face.
Ooh.
I've seen it before, but this one you probably won't have to worry about, especially if you're in Albany, Schenectady, Clifton Park, areas right around the valley. Probably just going to be some wet snowflakes with nothing really adding up. So if you remember Saturday, we had that little slush and that little sloppy coating on the grass. That's probably what we're going to get tonight. So you probably can get through okay, but we are going to have that cold rain again. Right now we see clouds moving in pretty quickly in Schenectady. We had some sunshine to start. It allowed us to get close to 50. Now skies are clouding over at 49. It is 50 officially in Albany, out at Voorheesville, Medusa, Schuylerville, Stephentown, all 50, even some lower 50s to the south. So even in the normally cooler spots here, you see a lot of 40s. And we'll have to overcome all of that with the onset of precipitation to produce wet snow. So it looks like it's going to take a bit of precipitation plus the sun going down. So we're really not talking about anything for the evening commute in terms of snow accumulation, but it will be that cold rain starting probably around 3 or 4 o'clock. And this area that we are watching moving in of precipitation, it's not that massive, and it's certainly not that strong. So that's probably going to help out. Without the intensity, the temperature doesn't drop off as quickly. So several hours of unsettled weather here across our area. Notice we'll be dry through about 4. And then as the rain starts, the temperature drops pretty quickly back through the 50s and 40s. So a steady rain in the metro lasting through 7, 8, 9 o'clock. In the hill towns, that's when we'll start to see some wet snow mixing in. And you'll see it here on the hour-by-hour forecast. The rain moving in around 5. And look what happens by about 6 or 7 o'clock. See the blue? Mainly in the hills and mountains. That's where we'll start to see that slushiness begin on the grassy surfaces, on the existing snowpack. But look at the word Albany. And this also holds true for Schenectady, Troy, Clifton Park, Saratoga Springs, Catskill. Green. And in the green, that means just the cold rain right through 10 o'clock, 11, 12 o'clock. It's not until the very tail end, till it's almost over, that we may get some wet snowflakes in the metro. And that could maybe coat the ground just a bit, a trace on the grassy surfaces. So when it's all said and done, most of the area coating up to an inch of snow, probably more folks getting less than an inch. 1 to 2 in the hills and mountains, Catskills, Adirondacks, Greens, Rensselaer Plateau, and the Berkshires. That's late tonight and before the sun comes up tomorrow. For the rest of the day today, increasing clouds with the showers moving in, back to that rain in the evening with some wet snow in the hills and mountains tonight. And the 7-day planner shows 48 tomorrow. So whatever does fall will melt right off. 53 Wednesday, a little cooler on Thursday in another system. Same type of deal Friday night into Saturday. But again, it looks too warm for any snow accumulation, especially in the valleys. 57 on Saturday, kind of offsetting the ugliness of some of that rain.
At least that's the good news, right? Is not too much to worry about this week with snow.
Yeah, I mean, spring oftentimes it's fits and starts, right? You get a couple of really nice days and you just want it to take off from there. Doesn't happen that way. Usually we take a couple steps back and then a few steps forward, and eventually we get there. But sometimes it's not without a week like this where you see a lot of 40s and not a lot of really warm air.
Right. Okay. Well, hoping for that soon. Thank you, Paul.
Okay.
Okay, to a few news stories that we're following right now. 2 people are dead in a car crash in Washington County. We're just getting this information into our newsroom from the sheriff. We're told this happened Saturday just before 10 p.m. on State Route 22 in Granville. 20-year-old Miles Paquette and 40-year-old Joshua Wood, each in separate cars, died at the scene. A third person was taken to the hospital. That's all we know right now, but our team is working on learning some more information this afternoon, and we'll have some updates for you at 4 o'clock. We are also following a story out of Albany. We're working to learn more information about Ten Brook Mansion, which has closed because of vandalism. You see here, these were photos posted to their Facebook page. They show pieces of debris that were strewn around the mansion, which forced them to close. The Albany County Historical Association announced that closure last night. They said the vandals broke garden structures, electrical equipment, and damaged the children's educational kiosks. They're hopeful they can still host their annual April 7th Easter egg hunt, despite the mess that they now have to clean up. We are also following a developing story out of Nashville that we're getting updates on every few minutes here. 3 children and 3 adults are dead at a shooting at a private Christian grade school in Nashville this morning. Hospital officials confirming that 3 adults and 3 children are dead, plus the shooter, who is believed to be a teenage girl. That shooter died after being engaged by officers, according to Nashville police. It's not immediately clear whether the shooter died by suicide or was shot by police. Again, all this information coming in really quickly from Nashville. We're following this story closely. 3 adults and 3 children dead at a shooting at a private Christian grade school. The shooter is also dead. More information coming out just every few minutes, so stay updated on our Facebook page and then in our broadcast live at 4 for the very latest on that situation. That will do it for our 13 Now afternoon news update for today. I'm Stella Porter. Have a great day.